In today's lecture, let me walk you through a 5-minute, 3-minute time frame strategy that could be effective, or rather would be effective for scalping. So if you're a scalper, this video is definitely for you. Make sure to watch to the end because you're going to learn a lot for this video. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be dropping videos like this every Sunday. Turn on your notifications so you'll be the first to watch it. Okay, and make sure you share it to your friends as well. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is probably do a top-down analysis. But if you don't want to do a top-down analysis, you could just go straight to the point. But a top-down analysis will make it much more better. So I don't want to waste much time in this video, so I'm not going to be doing a top-down analysis, but I'm going to be tagging a video that contains a top-down analysis. As you can see, for last week, I took trades with this GBP strategy, 3 minutes or 5-minute, 3-minute strategy. So let me walk you through that trade. So these are a bunch of the trades I took. I took this, I took this, I took this little one here. I took this, I took this, I took this, I took this, I took this. All for last week. Okay, now if we're going to go over this, and I also took this as well, all for last week. So if we're going to go over this, we'll find out that we took over 10 trades for just last week, only on this British pound USD. I also use this strategy on my USDCAD and we took a bunch of trades on that as well, but I was not that serious on the USDCAD, so I just kind of focused more on the British pound USD. So we took this, and we took this. Okay, we just took 4 trades, sorry. We took 4 trades on this USD card and everything came out well. And now I'm not trying to tell you that this strategy doesn't fail sometimes, but it is very effective. At least 70 to 80% effectiveness comes with this strategy. So you could check it out for yourself after this video. Like I said, I'm going to be tagging down the top-down analysis on the description of this video, so you could check out that video for yourself. As you can see, I did a top-down analysis on this video where I had my monthly high, monthly low, weekly, and so on and so forth before I went over to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, let's just go straight to what we have to do for today. So the first thing you need to understand is the smart money concept, and after you understand that, you can go straight to the point. Now you open your 15-minute time frame, you look at the trend. Okay, we are having a bearish trend in this market, so it is trending bearishly for as long as I don't really know, but it has been bearish, if I'm not mistaken, since the first week of January, which was last week. Okay, now what do? We map out this breakup structure at this area. So we have 2 ways of looking for our order block. We either use our Fibonacci concept, or we use the fair value gap concept and the regular order blocks, okay, the regular ones that have been flying all around on this YouTube. You can actually use it. It's fair enough. So if we're going to be using the regular order block, we're going to be mapping the last candle that caused that movement, which is this. So this will just serve as your order block right here. Permit me, I have a little bit of flu, and we look for a fair value gap, which is this. So this is a nice fair value gap area. We can use that as well, or we just use the Fibonacci tools, which is from here to here, and it's still going to give us the same areas. Okay, so let's not waste much of your time. Let's just go over this. Now, to do this strategy very well, you need to look for momentum on the 15-minute time frame. Now, momentum means that the market is going to get to this fair value gap area or the other block area. So you need to look at that momentum and make sure you're looking at this momentum on the 15-minute time frame, because the 3-minute time frame is only for the execution of that trade, and we're not using it to look for momentum. We're not using it to do any other thing except from executing trades. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's look for momentum over here. Now, the first thing we need to do is to map out that last candle, which is this white one right here, and look for 3 candles above it. Now we have this first one here, we have this second one here, we had this fake out. Like I said, fake out doesn't really mean. Then we have this third one above everything. So once we see this, we already know that the market has momentum. Okay, now if I'm to take this trade from this last area, I take every other thing out. I leave this last candle. I could just go to the 3-minute time frame and count 3 candles below and enter a buy in this trade. Now let's see. Now we head over to the 3-minute time frame and we look for 3 candles below the last candle. Now this is the last candle, done. 3 candles below it. 1, 2, 3, done. 1, 2, 3, and we are done. So I just take it out. Then we could look for a fair value gap, but I don't like doing that because that is not very effective. So I use my Fibonacci tools. Okay, so from the down to the up, then we want to buy at this range, this 46.20 range. So I place my buy order there. Then I have my stop loss, let's say 2 pips below this. Okay, so we have 36 here, we can make it 38. Now I want to target a 1-to-1 ratio. You can see we got that nicely. So I could just make this a little bit of attachment to that trade, and we got this nicely. Okay, so since we already know we have established momentum at that area, so we could now start using the 3-minute time frame to look for nice sells in this market. Remember, the market is bearish, but this is just a reversal. Now let's look for the sells. Okay, now as soon as we tap into that area, we locate the last candle as well. This is the last candle. Oh, sorry. This is the last candle. Yeah. So we want to see 3 candles pretty much below it. So we have 1, 2. We have a fake out, which is this. You don't need that. You could just count the third one. 3. So since we have that, we'll be looking for a very cool reversal. Then we'll use the Fibonacci again. So we'll look for the last candle as well. To get perfection, we could just use this. So for our last candle, we could say this is our last candle. Okay, so since this is our last candle, we want to see 3 candles above it. We have 1, we have this fake out, we have 2, and we have the third one here. So after that, we could use the Fibonacci tools as well. Have it this way, and remember, we buy at our 46.20. okay, now we can place our sell here, pretty much nice, and we could spread 2 pips away. 15.7, we could have 17.7. so let's say 17.7. 1-to-1 ratio, and voila, we have it here. so you can see how effective this strategy is. So I'm going to be listing the pairs which this strategy is effective for, and you could get it for yourself. And this is the NFP news that came out for last week. Actually, I didn't take the news, but some people in my community actually took the news with that strategy and they went about it. Okay, so this is how the strategy works, and we have the breakout structure at that area. So we are waiting for next week. We're waiting for next week to take the remaining or the next trades that will be coming out using this strategy. So you can use this strategy for any market I'll be listing down below. It works absolutely great for gold. I took some gold last week as well, so we could check it out. Last week was actually a good week for me. To be fair with you, we had this, and we are waiting for this to tap into this area for next week, and we are going to be doing it as well. So I can say last week is very good for me. Okay, I think I only had just one loss last week, and I had a lot of wins. So I made a lot of money last week, and the trades are showing here, and I had to go over it again. So this is the 15 minutes. You can see 15 minutes swing high, 15 minutes swing low. So it works for gold, British pound, USDCAD, and I'm going to be listing the rest it works for, but it doesn't really work for all pairs. It doesn't work for EU, that's Euro USD. It doesn't work for USDJPY. So if you are trading USDJPY, this strategy doesn't work for it. It works for NAS. Yeah, it works for NAS. It works perfectly for NAS, but it's been long I traded NASDAQ, so probably I'll trade it from next month. It doesn't work for BTC, but it works for some crypto pairs, but I don't trade crypto, but it works for it as well. And you could do your top-down analysis to understand it much more better. And I'll be tagging a video for the top-down analysis in the description of this video. So see you guys next week. Thank you, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, share this video. Have a great day, and have a wonderful trading week ahead.